Hey Highland Elementary School students, I hope that y'all are doing well. And today I'm here to teach another lesson for Miss Forrester's PE class. So the last lesson I taught, we focused more on a physical activity workout to get your heart rate up, try and get you in better shape and just give you some exercises you could do at home. And today we're going to take a little different route. And with that being said, today we're going to be doing yoga. So if I had to take a guess, I would say a majority of y'all haven't done yoga before. So for those of y'all who don't know what yoga is a type of workout that really focuses on relaxation. It reduces a lot of stress, and it's something that's been practiced for centuries. So it's pretty common in other countries, and that's what we're going to do today. And also, it helps you focus. With yoga, with a regular workout, you're constantly doing different exercises, and you're kind of in a rush because you want to get your heart rate up. But with yoga, it's more relaxed. You just want your body to relax and to slow down and release all the stress that's in there. And I know yoga is really popular thing to do if you're ever stressed out or you're having a bad day or you're sad. Yoga is something that can help you feel better. So with that being said, my two I can statements for y'all today are: one, I can explain what yoga is, and the second one is I can participate in a yoga activity. So here in a minute, I have my little yoga mat out, and you don't need one for what we're doing today. You can just sit on the floor and do these. But so we're going to be going over a yoga activity. Okay, and so for this activity that we're going to be doing, you don't need any equipment. The only thing that you need is yourself. If you want, you can have the water bottle with you or something to drink, but this isn't a vigorous or hard exercise that's going to get your heart rate up and get you tired. If anything, it's just going to relax you, and hopefully by the end, you'll feel a whole lot better. And if you don't want to do this yoga activity by yourself, then I encourage you to ask your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, whoever's at home with you, ask them to do it with you, and you can do it together, because this is an activity that will benefit not only you, but others that you're around. And so before we get into the yoga activity, I just want to go over a little background about yoga. So yoga didn't start here in the United States. Yoga was originated over 5,000 years ago in India. And since then, it's made its way across the rest of Asia, into Europe, and it's been in the US for centuries since. So for something to have been practiced that long, it has to have a lot of benefits, which are some of those ones I went over. Many people find that yoga helps the person feel better physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So as you can see, I have a yoga mat, is what I'm on right now, but that's not something you need. You can just sit on the floor, the carpet, honestly, wherever there's space. And probably the most important thing about yoga is your breathing. So yoga really focuses on your breathing techniques, deep inhales, exhales. So that's how we're gonna start off this yoga session. So first, like I'm sure y'all are used to doing, sit crisscross applesauce, get a nice position, get comfortable. And so now, what I want you to do is have your back straight, make sure you have good posture, and put your hands on your stomach, okay? And the first thing I want you to do is take a really deep inhale. And as you do that, you should feel your stomach start to get bigger. And then after 3 seconds, hold it, and then slowly exhale. So let's do this together, all right? So inhale. Exhale. So whenever you inhale, you should feel your stomach getting bigger. And then as you exhale, your stomach should reduce back down. So this is just a good way to relax yourself. So if you're ever in a situation where you're mad or sad and you need to calm down, then just take some deep breaths. So let's do that again. Hands on your stomach. Now, inhale. Exhale. So we're going to do that one more time. And this time, really focus on what your body's doing during this time. So really focus on how your body feels during this. Your body should start feeling a little more relaxed, okay? So inhale. And slowly exhale. So you can do this anywhere from 3 to 5, 6 times, just however many you wanna. But for this video specifically, since we're going over numerous things, I just wanna kind of show y'all snippets of what you can do for you. Okay, so for the next part of this video, we're gonna be stretching our spine. So get crisscross applesauce, make sure your back's straight up, and we're gonna make circles with our spine. So just bring it around. And then after you do 3 going one way, then come back to the center and stop, and then do 3 the other way, okay? And you should start feeling your back to ease up a little bit and not feel as much tension. Okay, now once you've done 3 going both ways, then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so for the next part of this activity, we're going to be doing something that people refer to as painting rainbows. And this stretches your sides and your upper back. So what you want to do is you want to take your right hand and put it to the right of you. You want to reach over, and with your left hand, you just want to bring it all the way as far as you can. Then you want to come back to your left and do the same with the right. And so just do that 2 or 3 times. Back with the left, and then back with the right. And you should really feel it in your back and your sides. One more time. And with your right. So now your back should be feeling pretty loose. What you're probably thinking right now is this isn't really getting your heart rate up or making you be as active, but like I said earlier, yoga isn't a high intensity workout. Yoga is more used for finding oneself and coming to peace and reducing stress and to be happier. So this isn't something you would do if you were trying to get in shape or condition. This is more of just finding peace within yourself and getting relaxed for the day. Okay, so for the next part of this activity, we're going to do what people call pretend to be an owl. So owls are known for being able to turn their necks really far left and right. So this is what we're going to attempt to do. So get in crisscross applesauce and have your back straight, good posture, and turn your neck far right. So, and then do it again and turn as far left as you can. Okay, so do that 3 times. So that's 1 time, so 2 more. So right as far as you can, then come back to center, and then left as far as you can. All right, 1 more time. Right as far as you can, back to center, then left as far as you can. Hold it for about 3 seconds, and you're good. Now, we're just gonna get loose. So, put your feet straight out, your arms straight out, and just shake everything out. Your ankles, your arms, just your whole body, just shake it out for a minute. Make sure everything gets loose. And once you're done with that, then start making circles with your ankles. So do it this way for a couple seconds. And then we're going to go around and do it the other way. Okay, and this is just loosening up your ankles. This is making small circles with them. Nothing major. Just to try and get you warmed up, alright? What I want you to do is stick your hands out and just start twinkling your fingers, alright? And close your eyes. And just twinkle your fingers. You don't have to go a certain speed. Just twinkle your fingers, okay? About 10 more seconds. Then stop. Now, touch your shoulders. Just keep on touching your shoulders. This is just getting your arms and your hands warmed up. And do this for a couple seconds. And now you can relax. So we're about halfway done right now. So if you want to get a drink of water, you can do that. And then we'll finish the rest of the... Okay, and so the next thing that we're going to do is roll our shoulders. So again, get good posture and then roll them forward, okay? And we're going to do this for a couple seconds, all right? And now we're going to go the opposite way we were just going. So now we're going to roll them backwards, okay? And this just kind of loosens up your shoulders and your back. And you should start feeling pretty relaxed. All right, now we can stop. And now we're going to move on to the next part. So now we're going to get more into the stretching aspect. So what I want you to do is put your hands on the ground like you're in a push-up position. And then slowly walk your feet up. Walk your feet up. And then hold it. And stand on your toes for 5 seconds. And you should feel it in your calves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now walk it back out. And this should relieve some of the tension in your calves. And then do it again. Walk it up on your toes for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then walk it out. Then take 2 deep breaths. 1 and 2. Okay, so for the next part of this video, we're going to do what they refer to as sweeping the floor. So you want to be very limber. Just make sure your whole body's moving. Get about shoulder width apart. And just bend over and just let everything loose, alright? And just sway left to right. And we'll do this for a couple seconds. Just keep on going left to right. Then come up. And just kick it all out, shake it out. Then we'll go again, alright? Shoulder width apart. Then just bend down and let it all go. Just left to right. Pretend like you're sweeping the floor. Alright, let's check it all out again. Now we'll move on to the next part. Okay, and so for the next activity, we're going to do what people refer to as a rocket ship. So what you're going to do is, again, get about shoulder width apart with your legs, and you're going to bring your arms up like this, like the head of a rocket ship. So first take 2 deep breaths. Then on 3, jump into the air like you're going into space. So 1, 2, 3. Then bring it down. Now we're going to do that one more time. So hands, bring them up. 1 deep breath. 2 deep breaths. And then on 3 we jump. 1, 2, 3. Alright, perfect. So for the next part of this yoga activity, it really focuses on balance. So what we're going to do is stand on your right foot, then take your left foot and place it up. Oh, sometimes I struggle with this too. And place it up. You can either keep it on the ground or you can move it off the ground, which is a little more challenging. But you're going to use your arms in order to balance on it. And we'll do that for 10 seconds. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? After that, we're going to switch to the other foot. So this time you're going to stand on your left and bring your right up. So again, you can either keep it on the floor just like this, or you can bring it up if you want to challenge yourself a little bit. So let's see. All right. Now, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can do that 2 or 3 times, just whatever your preference is. Okay, so this next activity that we're going to be doing is another relaxation activity, and it really focuses on breathing. So what you're going to do is you're going to get in a sit-up crunch position, and then you're going to use your hands to bring your body up, and then you're going to take one deep inhale. So then as you exhale, you come back to the ground. So we're going to do that 2 more times. So when you go up, you take a deep breath. So then as you exhale, you go down. So we're going to do that 1 more time. So up is inhale. So down's exhale. Good job. So for the last activity, what I want you to do is crisscross. So for the last activity, what I want you to do is sit crisscross applesauce and take each arm and place it on the opposite shoulder like you're giving yourself a hug. Because y'all did a good job today. But so what I want you to do is just go left to right. And you'll really feel it stretch your back, okay? So we'll do that for about 10 more seconds. Okay, good job. So now we're going to review really quick, and then that'll be the end of the lesson. So now that we're done with the lesson today, I just want to review some of the things that we went over. So first, with yoga, it originated over 5,000 years ago in India, and it slowly made its way across the rest of Asia and eventually the rest of the world. So yoga is a very popular method in the whole world as a whole right now. Secondly, yoga has many benefits. Some of the ones that we discussed are it helps you relax, it helps reduce stress, it helps you focus on things, it helps your mental, physical, and emotional health. And those are just a couple of the many things. Your flexibility, your cardio. It just has a lot of positives to it. And one that we didn't really talk about is injury prevention. So whenever you do yoga, you're getting your muscles used to being in different shapes than they normally are, different positions. So that's another big positive. The biggest thing I want y'all to take away from this is that, especially during this pandemic and y'all not being able to be at school, some of y'all might be upset or angry, or you just miss school in general. So this is a nice way to reduce that stress and to get yourself to feeling better. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your online instruction these next 2 weeks, and I hope y'all have a good day.